Hey guys, welcome back to BRB Kitchen. We're the Fritz, and today we're making
chicken and pasta.
On our last video for Besh Mak, we went ahead and made our own fresh pasta, but we wanted to take it a little bit further.
Yeah, and then someone else requested, our biggest fan, hi Eleanor.
Hi Eleanor!
To make chicken and pasta. I think she liked the idea of pasta maker.
Well, so we haven't done the pasta maker yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Anyhow, she wants us to make pasta and chicken with some sauce, right?
Some cheese sauce, some cream sauce.
Anyhow, simple enough. We can do this. We love pasta.
Yeah. We're also going to experiment for the first time with a little bit of an animation. So you might see these guys walk in right here and right here. You may not actually. I don't know. I don't know what my skill set yet is for animation, but yeah. Before we get started, let's go ahead and go over the ingredients. Alma, list them out for us.
We're gonna use a lot of butter, flour, eggs, salt, pepper. That's it, and chicken.
All right, so to get started, I guess we'll start with the pasta. Then we need to let that sit. In which time we actually need to run to the grocery store to buy ingredients. But then I guess when we get back, we can go ahead and start on the chicken and actually cutting the pasta, right?
That will take no time.
Got it. All right, so let's go ahead and begin.
I hope this is enough. That's how much I have in my mason jar. And I also have a huge bag from Costco. Pasta, please. No promotions.
Not yet. All right, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do is actually get all of your flour and start making a nice little, like a dome or a bowl, something for it to sit inside. Think of it as a bird's nest. So then you're gonna go ahead and grab your 2 eggs. You could use more if you're gonna make a lot of pasta. We're gonna make just enough for us tonight. Probably have some left over, so 2 works. You wanna do this portion?
Good job.
It's a messy life, being YouTube famous. Okay, once you get your eggs in there, go ahead and add a little drizzle of olive oil in there.
I think you just like making this setup. I do, because I don't have to wash an extra bowl.
Then grab your fan favorite salt grinder and add in some salt. Finally, go ahead and start whisking the eggs together.
So I imagine like it's an omelet. So I visualize that and I'm like, ooh yeah, whisk the eggs together. That's before I had fancy whisks.
So what we've seen is that you want to add just a little bit at a time because ultimately your goal is to try to get this to be a nice textured blob.
Yeah, it just gradually thickens.
All right, so we want to be fancy now. So we've got actually the little bench scraper here to move everything back in. So now I've got this kind of, it's shaggy. It's not dry because it's still pretty sticky and moist in the center, but it's not wet either, if that makes any sense at all. All right, so go ahead and do this by hand for about 10 minutes. You didn't know your husband was so strong, did you?
Yeah, he's not good at massage though.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's been like 3 hours now. Oh.
Yeah, you're done.
Right now, it is, what, 98, 99 degrees outside? What is that in Celsius, 38, 39?
I don't know.
I've converted her. I'm thinking that's good.
Do you have blisters yet?
No, just...
Oh no, it's not good enough. When we were little, we used to use this like simple dough. We would make little figurines out of them and bake them and paint them. Did you do that? Out of dough.
Like Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Was it called Play-Doh?
I guess it's just called dough.
One thing we've been noticing in our videos, we have forgotten to include one of the most vital tests in all of cooking, and that is spank test.
This one is firm.
You don't like firm? So what you want to do here is let this relax now that you've beaten the hell out of it for so long by putting it into some plastic wrap. Get your plastic wrap, tighten it, and then simply tie it like that. Goal here is to not have any air in there at all. Once you've got this done, just leave it over on the side. Room temperature for 30 minutes or so. Meantime, we're actually gonna go run to the store now to go get the rest of the ingredients. And we're back.
And we got some cheese.
What's next?
We need to bake some chicken.
Okay.
We think that usually we bake our chicken at 425 for 20 minutes, but we need to double check.
We're not going to double check. Pro tip, if you do not have a thermometer in your kitchen, get one. All right, first we're gonna grab ourselves a baking sheet. Get back to that here in just a second. All right, next you wanna go ahead and grab some chicken breasts, the best you can find, obviously. So now that you have your one chicken breast, you wanna make sure that you go ahead and wash that.
Yes,
There's
clean
always,
it really well and dry with paper towels.
once it's been dried, personally I like to add a little bit of a coating of olive oil on top. That just allows everything to stick to it a little bit better, and I think gives it a little bit more even of a cook. I could be totally full of shit on that though. Go ahead and let your beautiful wife, who has the gloves on, mix that all together. Then grab your very own hand cranked wooden grinders. Go ahead and just add some salt and some pepper. We're gonna go with a fairly easy recipe for the chicken. Keep it simple. Okay, Alma, so we've got the chicken ready to go. We have the oven preheating. It should be ready any second now. What's the next step?
Next step is to get the KitchenAid out, pasta attachment, and start rolling the dough.
Alright, so as before, we got out our trusty stand mixer here. We're going to go ahead and put on the pasta attachment. Before you put it in the stand mixer, you want to go ahead and flatten it out just a little bit. Fold it into thirds like that.
Hey, let's cut this in.
Bring it around. Some people will tell you to do it a better way. I'm not that person, so let's go ahead and get this going. Go ahead and turn on the stand mixer. Do it at, low speed. You don't need to be speed demon here. There you go. Go ahead and drop it through.
This is fun.
Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, you want to start at the widest setting. If you go in too quickly and put it at too small of a setting, it's kind of like when you're trying to start dating somebody. When you come in immediately and say, hey, you want to get married and spend the rest of your life with me? Slow, baby steps. I'm going to take it from the lowest setting up to 3 and run this through again.
Oh yeah, that's so satisfying.
Comment below if we should make a 10-hour video of just this.
Just loop this video.
Alright, so now it's starting to get a little bit long, so I'm going to just cut this in half to make it a little bit easier. So we're going to jump a little bit more thin now. Ultimately, I think I'm going to stop at 6, so I might go a little bit thinner after this, but not too much more.
Yeah.
I actually think it's good, the thickness that it is now. I mean, really, I don't think we need to go any lower.
I know, I agree.
Next, we get the fettuccine attachment. Here is the moment of truth. I'm actually a little terrified. Go ahead and cover this in some flour. You want to make sure that these don't stick together, because they totally will if you don't cover them in some flour before you put it through here. And when pasta sticks together, bad things happen. So again, go ahead and start this. You don't need this to be going super fast. I'm going to put it at the lowest setting. Yeah. All right, there were some technical difficulties. I have no idea where we left off, but we're back. All right, so while we were gone, we went ahead and basically just got everything set up for the rest of us. Alma, walk us through what we have.
So we cut our pasta right after we finished rolling it. So nice fettuccine size right here.
Not stuck together because we put flour on it.
We did good. Then we have our chicken breast baked at 425 for 20 minutes. It was actually right.
Yeah, we got it exactly right. Yeah, salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil before you put it in. For the recipe we're gonna be adding in 3 different types of cheeses.
So we have fontina cheese. It's kind of similar in texture to Parmesan.
But it sounds fancier.
It tastes good. And then we have Gruyere cheese. And then we have Havarti. We tasted all of them, we like them. We think it's gonna be a good combination for the pasta, especially with some butter and garlic.
With that being said, the water is already boiling, so we're gonna go ahead and add in the pasta. You wanna go ahead and drop these in. Don't toss them because you'll burn yourself. Once that's in, we're gonna go ahead and give that a quick stir. The thing about freshly made pasta is it does not take nearly as long as
the store-bought pasta.
Oh, is that true?
This will only take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So your goal here isn't really going to be to saute or pan fry the noodles, but what you do want to do is get all this butter nice and mixed around. Go ahead and add in some pepper. Then go ahead and grab a fresh garlic clove and begin grating it. Not really following a specific recipe here, it's more of just, come on, it's garlic. Garlic makes everything taste better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure that that gets all mixed in with the oil. Once everything's been nice and mixed together and heated accordingly, go ahead and start adding in your pasta.
Oh, you need some water in here.
How about that? All right, important. Put these in. Do not touch this. Leave this alone. Don't toss it out. We're coming back to this later. Now get your pasta nice and mixed around. You want to make sure it's nice and coated in all of the garlic that you had at the bottom. Now the exciting part, the cheese. We're gonna go ahead and just eyeball how much cheese to put in. I mean, just however much your heart can take, I guess. Use a very fine grater for this. The thicker you make your grated cheese, the harder it's going to be to melt it. Fine grating, it's important here.
Oh yeah, this comes out beautifully. Oh my gosh, look at this. Should have taken off the plastic. But who's watching?
Yeah, who's watching? Except for our 90 subscribers now? 90, oh yeah. Go ahead and start giving that a stir, but if you can, Alma, can you grab me half a cup of the pasta water?
Pasta water.
Told you we were coming back to that. Okay, go ahead and pour it in. Nice. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and let all that cheese mix together with the pasta water. You'll see it slowly coming together. If your heart so desires, go ahead and add some more cheese. I'm horribly lactose intolerant, so that means yes, more cheese, please. I'm that guy at Olive Garden, don't stop, don't stop. Go ahead and add in your chicken. Maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm no expert, but to me, this is ready.
Yeah.
This is nicely cooked.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you've made your chicken and pasta.
Here, Eleanor. Is that what you wanted?
Okay guys, so here we are. We have the completed chicken and pasta with a lot of cheese. You ready to give it a taste?
I'm ready.
All right, cheers, sweetie. Another one of those ungratifying things to look at us eat. Remember earlier when I said we were gonna have leftovers?
Yeah.
We're not. Well, that's it for us tonight. So we do have a special that will be coming out after we hit 100 subscribers. It may suck, I don't know.
I think we did good. And it was
Yeah.
beautiful. And the food was really good. And we already recorded it. Just hit that 100.
Yeah, get your friends, get your family, tell your kids, tell your wives, whatever. Just get us to 100. All right, with that, thank you all for watching. Hopefully this turns out okay with a new camera, potentially animations. Maybe our guys will be here waving goodbye. Probably not. Enjoy yourself some chicken and pasta.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Bye.